Yo, man, it's Carti, Chris WCC. I'm back in the bit with another reaction video, man. How you been? Hope you take care of yourself, man. Mentally and physically, of course. Doing what you need to do, eating well, eating healthy. Got some almonds out there, bit, man. Eat your almonds, fuck. Eat your almonds. Eat your, I don't know. Eat something healthy. But it's hard to eat shit healthy, especially if you live in the States. You know, if you really know what's going on, you know what the fuck they be doing to this damn every fucking thing, bro. Like, niggas be nerfing everything, no cap. They be literally nullifying and nerfing everything, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy, yo. But try your best at the end of the day, man. Fast. Do what you need to do. Love yourself no matter what, man. Just become the greatest in your word, because it is your word. At the end of the day, the word is yours. It's yours. So, yeah, man, keep being you, loving yourself. And today we got Jeff. Shout out Jeff. When Playboi Carti ruins your NBA career. So, I think this, well, I mean, the video had BOL on the front. And I think he be going to Carti concerts and shit, but I didn't know he actually ruined this shit like what the fuck. And I fuck with Carti. Like, I've been, Carti, I started listening to Carti in, excuse me. I started listening to Carti in, 2017. Excuse me. I started listening to Carti in 2017, and I still remember the first time I felt Carti music, nigga. I was on the 360, nigga, with the turtle beaches on, nigga. It was right before Christmas, nigga. It was like I think it was Christmas break, nigga. Y'all Mean came on, nigga. Boy, I played that shit like 50 times, boy. That night, nigga. That invited me as a Carti fan. Right after that, everything else, nigga, I was fucking Carti, nigga. Like, this part I feel like I'm way higher on the, you feel me, on that level, and way more energetic and stand out spiritually, like all type of shit. Cause you feel me, that was always truly me, especially when Whole Lot of Red dropped, nigga. I wasn't hating on it, nigga. I was bumping that shit, no cap. I was embracing that shit. I even made a video saying, watch how I switch up and like it. And guess what happened? You know, people be trend rise and shit, be trend hopping, you know. People like themselves, and I was myself, and I'm still am myself. You see me, nigga? So, hey, man, once you start being yourself and loving yourself, man, you gonna glow. All type of shit gonna happen. Everything is just gonna go well. You gonna be happy, and yeah. But without further ado, man, we about to see what's actually going on with this video. Shout out to Jeff once again. Go check him out. Without further ado, let's get to this reaction video, man.
A 7'3" freak of nature athlete with the ability to handle the ball like a guard, making highlight plays in the NBA, even drawing comparisons to Wembanyama. But then he became OPIUM. From hanging out with Carti, Uzi, showing up to destroy Lonely's concert, posting fit pics like this, and this, alright? Posing like he's Bruce, drop him off. He probably got some unreleased Vivette. People believe he wasn't just a basketball player, but also a rock star. But then his NBA career sadly took a turn, and now BOL is representing YVL in the Philippines. Today we're taking a look at what happened with BOL, alright? Did his affiliation with OPIUM actually influence his basketball career, or is he simply misunderstood? Now, BOL is the son of Manupol, alright? 7'6" NBA legend, played on the Sixers with Charles Barkley right here.
Call him ugly all the time. He has to have a good sense of humor if he looks like that.
Was also famous for this photo. Now, if you're the son of this fella right here, you're pretty much destined to do two things, all right? You're destined to be tall, and you're destined to play basketball. I guess black, too, since he's black as well. So three things. Now, their family comes from South Sudan, all right? Particularly a tribe called the Dinka tribe, which is home of the tallest people in the world, all right? This is a 5'7" ginger man, average height for a guy. Oh, look at that! Just in case you were wondering, all right? Because I know you're curious. Yes. They're the longest, the biggest, all right? That's like 6 times mine. I don't know how they source this information, but back to BOL. This guy was 6'5" in the 7th grade, all right? Like, you're not considering mechanical engineering or accounting. You're literally destined to play basketball, all right? And the cameras have been on him ever since. But what also drew him a lot of hype outside of being Manupol's son, being 7 foot, having a big schlong, was the fact that he had a handle and a 3-ball, all right? Here he is against LaMelo Ball's Chino Hills. Oh my God, that's a Chinese guy. Oh. Get him back, bro, please. Yes, pull up. Yes. But there's ball. This guy was a cheat code in high school, all right? Yeah. Playing at modern day here in the playoff. And if you think this game looks familiar, this is the game where LaMelo Ball did this, all right? Oh my God, it was a Chinese guy. Oh, I just realized it was a Chinese guy. Lauderdale ends up winning that game, but the build up on...
That nigga LaMelo Ball had.
Oh, I just realized it was a technical. Lauderdale ends up winning that game, but the build up on that hype, he even hooped with Sharif O'Neal, Shaq's son, for AAU basketball. All right, just nasty highlights. Hey, bro, if I had a teammate like this, I would be unstoppable in high school. This is insane, bro. Like, it looks like he's playing on a mini hoop. Yeah. Oh my God. He brought on the Chinese guy. Look at who made that entry. Better give him the assist, Bol. That's real, Bol. But capitalizing off of this clout, Bol signs with Oregon as a 5-star prospect, all right after the Duke Big Three. In an exclusive interview with Slam wearing the Supreme arm sleeve, Bol explained his decision to commit to Oregon.
What made me want to go there, everything's like really nice, and like they have like the best like equipment, and like just getting me ready. I feel like they have everything.
Bro mentioned the equipment, the gear, before getting him prepared for the NBA. Bro really committed to Oregon because of the Nike pluck, all right? You know this guy was in those Grailed lobbies, skipping meals for Vêtements, all right? You know he doesn't call his clothes clothes, all right? He calls them pieces. But as his basketball roots started to grow, he also started to develop a relationship with Playboi Carti in high school. Before he even goes to Oregon, this guy was at the 16-29 shoot. Probably the most hyped up unreleased tapes from the SoundCloud era. This guy was just there. Says he met Migos in 2016. All right. 2016 Migos. That was early. All right, he's in the studio with PME Rock, Lil Yachty. Was in the rap circles early, but then he starts killing it, Oregon. Averaging 21 and 9. All right, he's got the floater, he's got the finishing, he's got the defense. He has everything you need. All right, 7'2", 7'3" at this time. Unfortunately, though, he suffered a really bad injury. What us doctors call a navicular fracture in his left foot. All right, he ended up needing surgery, which meant he was out for the rest of his one and done season. All right, his college career was only 9 games. But since the injury happened so early in the season, it was projected to be a top 5 pick in the NBA draft anyways, he just gave himself time to recover, you know, sit out, probably log back into Grail, try and lowball for a suit, because in the 2019 draft, Bol ends up being selected to the Miami Heat right here. Woo! What about my blunt? What about my gun? What about my reef? He ends up getting picked by the Heat, traded to the Nuggets.
I've been dreaming this for my whole life, and it feels pretty good.
So you'll be going.
Bro was not excited at all to get picked, but he slides all the way to 44 in the draft, all right? Mid-second round pick. That's truly how bad his injury was. And even after he got drafted into the NBA, they gave him time to recover. And looking back, it wasn't really a bad situation to set out in. You get to watch the best center in the NBA, Nikola Jokic, play basketball every night. You can still shop for your pieces. So his first minutes came in the bubble. Now, the downside of being behind Nikola Jokic is you're not going to get a lot of minutes. But when he did play, he definitely showed some flashes, all right? This big-ass pick and roll right here. Matter of fact, at one point, Mike Malone put together this lineup, the tallest lineup in NBA history. But also, for whatever reason, MPJ was his vet. In this quote where he's talking about trying to help Bol, he says, "It's just gonna take a mindset change." If MPJ tells you you need a mindset change, then there needs to be a big change, all right? It says he's trying to text him, tell him to hang out with him, come to the gym with him at night, and he's not coming. Probably up at night for that new MM6 drop. But Mike Malone, the head coach of the Nuggets, he also wanted a little bit more consistency from a day-to-day basis out of Bol, all right? Because Bol at this point, he wasn't getting into the rotation. From a pure hoops perspective, he was too thin to play inside, and his feet were too slow to guard guards and forwards on the perimeter, right? So it just was a kind of in-betweener. So they ended up trading him to the Pistons for Rodney Magruder and a second-round pick. However, Detroit pulls a Lakers, a Ravens move, and voids the deal with the Nuggets after a failed physical. At the time when this article came out, nobody really knew why this physical was failed. Maybe it was because of a hidden injury. Maybe it was because he just missed a physical. I tried to do some research. X by Ken Carson did drop later that year, so maybe he was at one of those studio sessions. But it turns out Denver was trying to pull a fast one on him, all right? Because just a week later, Bol underwent another surgery for the same navicular fracture in his left foot, all right? Sidelined 8 to 12 weeks. And so now he's in a situation where he's at an organization that doesn't want him, a head coach that doesn't want him. He's injured, all right? Carti hasn't dropped the project in 2 years. Just a low point in life. But a month later, he gets traded to the Orlando Magic. That's traded for cash considerations, all right? That's when you know. Timer's ticking. However, Magic fans were pretty optimistic about Bol. One, because the team is ass, but also because after he was healthy, Bol was having a breakout year. He was averaging 12 and 7. He's even showing some maturity, saying that he could have worked a lot harder while he was with the Nuggets, saying that he was just being young, all right? One of the things that he learned is you have to work hard or stuff's not going to work out for you. But even though he was having a breakout season, this wasn't the #1 priority for Bol, because an Instagram account called Too Much Belt started emerging from the wild. Basically starting an Instagram page to pose like this with his clothes, all all right? You know he's got the triple Balenci. You got it, man. Trim. This is Trim. Trim. Showing off his outfits, all right?
Hey, have you heard about this prediction market, Kalshi?
Yeah, lets you trade on anything from sports to...
What you think? Hold on, y'all see me? Hold on, Bull. You see me, Bull? Bull, you see me, Bull? Bro started being a fashion influencer, all right? Woo! Started posting all of these fit pics on Instagram right here. Where does bro find his pants? He's like 7'5". Where's he getting these pants from? What is that bag? What? Oh my! What is this photo? I tried my hardest to find a video on the internet where Bull is breaking down his fit. You know those Instagram reels. Fortunately, I couldn't find one. This is the closest thing we're gonna get.
Oh my boy, what you wearing, man?
Super cool, chill, calm fit, you know, flared out, Balenci. This is like the summer collection that they had. PSD undies. I went crop on those as well. Went Prada on the boot.
Say you went crop on the PSD undies, all right? This is basically his entire Instagram account. Started getting stylish, all right? He looks like a Parsons student. But look, despite the spin move, despite the breakout year, the highlights, Bull ended up getting waived. A great offensive talent, but he was such a defensive liability. Doesn't rebound well either. It wasn't really a disputed move by the Magic. Now, at this point, he's been traded for cash considerations, and he's been waived by the Orlando Magic. It's pretty much his last chance in the NBA, and this is where we get to the Phoenix Suns. He joins Devin Booker, all right, Kevin Durant. There's really not a better person to learn from, all right? The most fluid, skinny frame scorer that the game has ever seen. This was literally the last chance for Bull. But it was during his tenure with the Suns where Shaquille O'Neal made his comments on Bull.
He's never seen a guy like Wembanyama. Yes, you have. His name is Bol.
You think Bol?
Let me finish my point.
They both black or something?
No, Bol is the first 7'4" guy that we've seen come out with the handle, shoot the threes. Yes. Y'all acting like y'all ain't never seen a guy like that before. Bol's the first guy.
Okay, I get what he's saying, but we got to realize that Bull was... He was playing king of the court with his sons. And everything was looking great for Bull, all right? Getting in his offensive bag, floater, drive-by, here, oh, tray ball. Oh, sidestep tray ball, Fake the pass to KD. Oh, my God, tray ball. Backdoor. Doesn't feel real at all. Star on the beat. I just took it up. Everything was looking great until... music came out. Playboi Carti's long-anticipated album, right? I'd rather line into losing it. And the reason I say this is because his concerts were known to be insane. Crowd was nuts. Carti was screaming. Everybody was going crazy. And you know Bull had to get involved. He's OPIUM's basketball representative. You know what I'm saying? That's Bull. And so when the tour came to Phoenix, Bull had to make an appearance. And unfortunately, he was absolutely... just fried. Caption says he greened out, all right, just in a terrible state, bending over right here, puking. Nobody taking care of him at all, and this even led to the big fella.
Bruh, like I seen that shit too, but also somebody also said, what if the nigga was just tying the shoes? Like what if the nigga was just tying the shoes? Like, that'd be the sorriest, like, you know niggas be lying on that bitch. I don't know. He could be.
Himself calling him out on his own podcast.
Bol is lazy as
basically just disappointed in Bull. Right? He sees the talent, he sees the skill set that he's had ever since he was a high school kid, even putting him in conversations with Joker and Embiid.
Bol, but he's lazy as hell.
Just call him lazy. And the Suns end up not signing him after his contract was up, all right? That was the end of his basketball career in the NBA. So do I think his affiliation with OPIUM actually influenced his basketball career? Yes. Clearly for this guy, basketball isn't his main focus, all right? Clearly it's putting together a fit, linking up with other fashion guys, all right? Where is he getting these pants? I don't know, but my conclusion to this video is, as long as he's happy, he's cool. Maybe one day he'll feel like he squandered his height, squandered his opportunity to play in the NBA for a longer career, but let's be honest, like, if most of us were getting NBA money like this, we'd probably be splurging in some form, some way on dumb stuff like this, and this is just his passion. But I'm not gonna lie, he fly. I would never dress like this, but he is fly. So it really comes down to it.
Yeah, we be trying just like me, man. Hey, man, like I said, Chris, I be on that bitch tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't posting the minute I need to, but don't get it fucked up. You feel me? I be talking about real shit, but I be trim. You know what I'm saying?
You know, would you rather be Victor Wembanyama and make $400 million, be the face of the NBA, or would you rather play basketball in the Philippines? But you're with OPIUM. I don't know. YBL half? That doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jeff, man. Mortal Kombat. Oh, man, it's Book Carter, Chris. Stop by the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, man, it's Book Carter, Chris WCC. I'm out there, y'all stay safe, man. I love y'all. Till next time, man. I'm out, man.